one thing I figured I haven't done in a while is walk down here and then we'll walk onto the field. So my mum and dad came back. They basically had a day out in somewhere called Belper, and it looks a really nice area, and I just this is what tends to happen with me. If they go away on a day out and I'm like, oh yeah, that looks like a really good place to go on a day out, the problem is I don't drive. They can, so they can just go from here to there, but it looks like somewhere to stay over, and I think I'm going to look into that. Maybe for next year, maybe even, I mean, I suppose I could do this year, supposedly. After, well, I'm done no holiday, potentially I'll be like, oh, I can fit that in, I can do that potentially. If not. But, yeah, it looks a really nice place, and they came back with a football t-shirt of the team, because they did, and it turned out that they was playing Newcastle Town in like the FA Trophy. So this is the thing, you've got the FA Trophy and the FA Cup. You've got the FA Trophy, which is 3 rounds of games for like non-league teams practically. Like, I mean, like, there's still professional teams in the non-league, but and then they're dropping down to where it's just, I can be doing this and then I can play like 90 minutes of a match for whoever. And yeah, they won their first game. They played Newcastle Town. So, not Newcastle upon Tyne, because the Newcastle up north, further than north than this, is that's a city. So the Newcastle Town, I was like, hey, what's that then? But it's Newcastle under Lyme, which is around Stoke area. Oh, it's Derbyshire anyway. It's either like Derbyshire or whatever. I think it's Derbyshire or Nottinghamshire. I'm not sure which one it is. And anyway, they won. I don't know who they're playing in their next round. But essentially what happens is, when we see the FA Cup first round, we see what's left of the National League teams, League 1 and League 2. Oh. I didn't see her then. Well, didn't see her till last moment then. We don't see, well, didn't see her then at all. When we get to the actual League 1 proper, like round 1 properly, we see like the remaining like National League teams and non-league teams and League 2 and League 1 until round 2. No, hang on, no. I think what happens is all the non-league teams play each other for the first round, and then you've got the second round where the National League proper join in, like not whatever, but National League join in for second round. And the second round is whoever's left out of that with League 2 and League 1, and the third round is whoever's left out of that, Championship and Premier League, and then they keep playing until you have a winner. Because the FA Trophy said, strictly speaking, there's no way for a FA Trophy match winner to reach Wembley. I'm like, you never bloody know. You never know. Unlikely, yes, but you never know. You never know, so you don't actually. Who knows, like Belper Town could get to the first round proper, and then they might play, I don't know, I'm trying to think of a National League team, they might play like Forest Green, for example, whatever, but then like they could win that and then they could go to the second round, And then who knows, that there have been times where the National League teams and below have got to the third round and whooped someone's ass, whatever, because that big team is like, oh yeah, I can kick your ass, and then suddenly whoever it is just kicks theirs. We can never underestimate a smaller team. You can never do it, because it's easy to go, oh, I can beat you, and then suddenly they don't. This is nice. So I'm gonna walk. Where should I walk? Oh, that way. I want to walk to them posts there. Speaking of posts, I'd seen something where there's a regulation now that might be coming in to change the size of the goal posts, because there was a time when goalkeepers were smaller and then like you could put more into the net, but because goalies are bigger now, you can hardly do that as such. So by changing the size of the net, let's not forget there are goalkeepers that are still small. Not many, but there are still some small ones. The only one that springs to mind is Manuel Neuer, who's very small. Well, not small, but smaller compared to the other ones. Anyway, I'm going to wrap the video up now. I'm going to walk this way, I think, for a change, and then head down the hill towards the riverside, get home, feed the dogs. So I've got to feed the dogs, do the dishwasher, maybe do some washing, I suppose. So thanks for watching for now. Oh yeah, I'll go this way. Thanks for watching for now, and goodbye.